happening. Don't investigate. Just keep your eyes closed and let us run your lives. We'll take care of you. And now we discover they won't take care of us. We come back. My son, Rex Jones, went out Thursday. The report premiered on the Nightly News Friday. And every person he talked to, of more than 20, did not know what the TPP was. And some of them got angry when, there'll be a part two, there's just too many of these to put it on one report, when a 12-year-old knew and they didn't. But we'll talk about the modern way they conquer us. By the way, I went back and got a glass of water during the last break in the break room, and we keep CNN on in there and Fox News as well to monitor establishment propaganda. And I took a double take. They had the host interviewing someone, and it's just about 5 minutes ago or 3 minutes ago now on the DVR. If somebody has the kind of a skeleton crew on Sundays, but somebody can go try to cue that up at least for tomorrow. Mark the time for about 4:47, 4:46 or so, or 4:45 maybe. And the host, but I mean, it's a talking point, it's everywhere, was like, it's really not controversial, everybody agrees with it, and it's in the Constitution that we have the Patriot Act, and we need the NSA to do this. Inverted reality. And then I was thinking about the speech from Obama's White House address. We're going to play a clip of this in a moment. And he says, look, this is not controversial. Everybody loves it. Only a few senators that are, bad guys don't like it. Like, everybody loves drinking cyanide. Everybody loves Jim Jones Kool-Aid. Everybody loves sticking their hands down garbage disposals. Everybody loves being covered with lice. Everybody loves being run over by cars. Everybody loves dying. Everybody loves being slaves. Everybody loves having their double or triple their prices. I mean, I'm just sick of it. But that's all they've got now is this wall of fraud, this wall of incessant lying. But they wouldn't be getting away with it if maybe 40% of the public, I'm surprised, can even tie their shoelaces or wipe their own hind ends. If you go to a blue-collar working area, you'll find folks that are somewhat informed. If you go to a conservative libertarian area, you'll find folks that are informed. You go to the University of Texas, or you go to a trendy area, you go to downtown Austin, you'll find people that are into being stupid and not caring. Every person we talk to, that my 12-year-old son talked to, a reporter for Infowars.com, Thursday. We aired this Friday on the Nightly News, did not know basically what planet they were on or what the TPP is, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, that is more of a conquering than King George because the regulations are worse than what he had on the colonies. I mean, we're being conquered. And these people don't care because they've been raised with their Apple products and their fluoride in the water and their TV, and they're not conscious. But they are alive enough to go vote for collectivism that the globalists are exempt from to screw us all over. We are in grave danger. We're not a democracy. If 51% vote that the other 49 are slaves, we have a Bill of Rights. It's a republic. You can't do that. There's a veto on certain basic things the country's founded on. They claim that North Korea is democratic. Hitler was elected. I'm not going to sit here and be these idiot slaves. Let's go ahead and play this report. Rex Jones, the full video's on Infowars.com.
What do you think the TPP is?
TTP?
No, what is TTP?
The DPP?
The what?
TPP. I have no idea.
Nope. I have no idea what that is.
I ain't got a clue.
I have no idea.
Do any of y'all know what the heck the TPP is? Any of y'all?
No. No.
Nobody knows what this is.
I have no idea. The toilet paper products.
The Texas Petroleum.
By the way, hit pause. Back it up 10 seconds, please. RT did this in New York and got the toilet paper comment. I mean, that's real. That's not an actor. Talk about mind in the gutter. These people are helpless. But believe me, you get into political debates with them, they'll go, racist, whatever. I mean, they're not even alive. Let's go back to the clip.
I have no idea. The toilet paper products.
the Texas Petroleum people.
The terrorist group? I don't know.
And my name is a WWE Thunderstruck Roller Coaster. God bless you.
At least he had some poetry.
Words of wisdom.
I would honestly have no idea.
Well, it gives information and entertaining. Well, I don't know exactly the words in English.
And that's what we call guessing.
Probably some Congress thing about homeless men.
Tyrannical people in power.
Actually pretty close. Actually pretty darn close.
Toilet paper.
The TPP, or the Trans-Pacific Partnership,
Trans what?
Pacific Partnership, is a alliance of corporate global businesses that will then be able to, in any of the three segments, Asian, Pacific, European, or American, will be able to bypass any or all of the laws and rules in that place and be able to do away with currency and due process. What do you think about that?
Reminds me of what China does with their free market zones.
I would definitely have to hear a lot more information because this sounds a lot like a bit of conspiracy theory to me.
I think it sounds a little bit far-fetched.
I'm being totally honest, I just don't care right now. Is that bad? Like, I was just so unprepared for this.
I think that's awesome, dude. Actually, yeah, I think it's awesome.
Why?
I mean, because we need people like that, I guess, yeah.
I literally have no clue. I haven't watched the news in a while, man.
Okay, well, there you have it. He hasn't watched news. None of us have. We just vote for Obama and pray that he doesn't smite us with his mighty hand of vengeance.
My first question for you is, which party do you support?
Third party libertarian.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I didn't end up on some like anti-Obama or something because it is Texas.
Oh my goodness! And we've got part 2 of it where they get mad when a 12-year-old young man knows stuff they don't know, because information now has become racist. Discernment, any type of decision making, and you look in the eyes of these people, black or white. There's nobody home. In fact, put that young lady, that last one, back up if you can. There's a shot earlier when he first talks to her where she's looking straight onto the camera, and man, there's nobody home. I've seen dead bodies. I've seen grandparents dead when they're dead at the hospital. I've seen my friend dead at the hospital. I've seen quite a few dead people. I saw a guy get his head basically chopped off, almost severed, on the side of the highway in a car wreck, and I was there when he died and saw the light go out of his eyes. I mean, I'm all about getting that gleam in the eyes. You look at her, though, when she's looking straight on the camera, it's about halfway into the video, and there's nothing there. I've seen dead people's eyes, and I'm telling you, she's got the eyes of a dead person. It's super scary. When I first saw that video after they shot it raw, my heart fluttered at it. Because she's dead, folks. She's dead. Go ahead and hit play. And then watch this look in her eye. Back it up again, just for TV viewers, Infowars.com/show. Go ahead and play her. When she starts talking and repeating the establishment line, that's when her eyes go dead. No, it's another clip in there. And the point is, I don't think she's totally dead all the time, but she goes in this trance look when she repeats the party line, and it's like she's like, "We have come to your planet to assimilate you. There's no way to resist us." I mean, it is truly cult-like. You know, I don't think dead's the word, though it's close to dead. It's like asleep. It's like they're asleep. I mean, where's the gleam in the eye? Infowars.com. It'll put the gleam back in your eye. And that's what I'm looking for, is people that are conscious and awake and have an instinct not to be slaves. We're going to go to break, come back, and I'm going to get into the filibuster coming up tonight with Rand Paul. They're going to procedurally try to block him, so he hasn't announced how he's going to do it yet, but that's the word, as they try to sneak through the Patriot Act, saying there's no Bill of Rights and Constitution, that they claim they've done all this illegal stuff on the back of, though the FBI admits they've never stopped one terror attack using the Patriot Act, but they have used it in hundreds of thousands of drug cases, domestic violence, white-collar stuff, you name it. Obama, again, swipes it, handful of senators holding up Patriot Act and says there's no controversy, everybody loves it. That clip is coming up today and more in the second hour. I'm your host, Alex Jones. We're also going to get into amnesty, the latest on Al-Qaeda and ISIS, the latest on Russia, the latest on so many fronts, and China putting artillery in those new islands they built in the South China Sea, threatening the United States. Stay with us. I was watching CNN about 25 minutes ago, and they were saying the same thing. Look, this is in the Constitution. We're just following what America's about. Keep you safe. See, now 1984 should be our Constitution. The joke is they're using it as an instruction manual or an operations manual. But this is reality inverted. Of course your TV watches you. Of course there's death panels. Of course we don't give veterans health care. Of course the computers decide who dies. Of course it doubles and triples your prices. I mean, what's wrong with you, racist? Obamacare was always supposed to do that. And you just sit here going to the dumb sheeple. Do you see what they're doing to you? No one wants your guns. Nobody's coming after shotguns, rifles, semi-auto. We're not going to introduce one piece of gun legislation. We believe in the Second Amendment. Vote Biden. Vote Obama. And then Bloomberg comes out last year and says, headline, Bloomberg, I'm the strongest supporter of Bloomberg. I'm the strongest supporter of the Second Amendment there is. And he goes, I believe in your right to have guns. Don't resist me. Like in Saving Private Ryan, when they're wrestling around and the German soldier goes, shh, let's not fight anymore. And the guy gives up from it and he just stabs him. Ugh. It's like, no one's coming. No, there's Obamacare's free. It's all free. Everything's free. Actually, the bill says it increases prices. Shut up. But it says it. Shut up. Man, I tell you, this guy may be a terrorist writer. No, it actually increases prices. Shut up, racist. And it's so mindless, but then you realize the general public, especially young people, who were, I mean, as bad as older folks are, who were raised in front of televisions their whole life and video games, and are spoiled completely rotten. I have seen young people at restaurants just in a daze of decadence in tables next to me go, like 10-year-olds go, where's my food? Where? I wanted macaroni. And they're like, there it is on your plate. Where? Where? And you think they're autistic. They're not. And they're like, where? And their parents have to show them. And they're like, oh, because they've been on an iPhone or a pad all day or watching 2 days of TV. They can't even navigate the real world. They walk and fall into fountains. They walk into front of traffic. I saw a video this weekend. It's on Infowars.com. Maybe you guys can pull it up. The guy is on his smartphone, his slave phone, driving, texting, reading, wrecks, and is on the ground while he's, hurt. And the motorcycle's crashed, texting, just, Alex Jones conspiracy theorist, tinfoil hat, Obamacare free, free, I mean, there it is, injured motorcyclist crashes while using phone, doesn't stop texting. This guy is in a trance. You scroll down, there's video. You have to click on their site to go to it. Why in the universe is that on? We need the video. Calgon, take me away. I mean, imagine as the public gets dumber and dumber and more brain damaged and more mindless. Imagine they're going to hate us more and more. I mean, if we're able to talk, they already think it's weird and fancy if you have a big vocabulary. They already think it's extreme, like, we got one that can read. What a genius Mike Judge is with Idiocracy, where he talks like a fag. And his own attorney is sitting there, making up crap about him in the courtroom. I mean, that's what it's coming down to. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you. And then, of course, the argument is maybe the eugenicists have it right. Except then you realize, wait, they're trying to dumb down the smartest people. And they themselves are